Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a great Tuesday morning and we are ready to begin our morning meeting. That's where I pretty much just kind of go over what you're supposed to do today and I answer any questions that I think that you might have. Um, I'm going to go ahead and start with this on Tuesday because today is March 31st, 2020, and it's day 7 that we haven't been in the classroom, which stinks, but we're going to do the best. We're going to just, have a positive attitude and keep going with it. But I do have a riddle for you, and I want you to think about it. And if you know the answer, you can text me or you can have your parents text me. I don't have comments below on YouTube because you never know who could be out there watching, and we don't want any comments down there. But here's the riddle for today. What travels faster, heat or cold? So you can think about that. You can look it up. I will tell you the answer at the end of the video. So if you don't want to know the answer, pause it and then, look it up or tell somebody or write it down. You can always write it down in a journal. And it would be good to have a journal and paper and pen or pencil while we're doing these morning meetings. So if I ask you a question and you want to write it down, that would be great. Also, in the first video that I did yesterday, I did it kind of late at night, so you may not get to watch it, or you might get to watch it, whatever. For the Scholastic newsletters that we didn't put in there, we forgot to put in there at the last minute, you can always go online to sn2.scholastic.com. And there's a login. You hit the login button. Then there's a choice between teacher or student, and the student has their hand raised at a desk, so you can clearly tell that it's student. You push that button. And then the password down there is going to be, these two are capital. TR, for that's my first name, Tracy, and then last name, Rutledge, are capital. And then UTLEDGE. Remember the DGE says J. So, you can go onto scholastic.com and you can pick, or it might even have in this packet right here, which one that we're doing that week, and you can read it. I think there's a little video. There's questions that you can do at the back of the page online. There's vocabulary. So it's really fun to go and do online. If you cannot do it online, or you can't, or you're just watching this YouTube on a phone and you can't do it online, just let me know and I'll try to get you the individual Scholastic newsletters. So that's our riddle for the day. And what you're going to start off with today, I'm wearing my sloth shirt that I got for my birthday. Miss Davis gave me this shirt. I'm really proud of it. I know some of you guys are going to like it. And I also got a bee necklace that I wanted to show y'all. And many other things from you guys. We're going to talk about my birthday today. Today is the day after. So, first of all, with phonics, you're supposed to be reading this Paul's class trip passage. And get somebody to time you just 1 minute, and you can use another crayon or a different color to make a mark where you stopped. And we've learned this plenty of times. These are the numbers, and you know how to add them up, how you stopped. If you didn't, I can get you a little tutorial on how to do that. No problem. But this is called fluency. But obviously, if you're reading in the 100s, past 100 down here, we don't. That's great. Okay. But this week, I really didn't talk about it, but we are talking about the AU and the AW, and they both say aw. And hope to have a phonics lesson up pretty soon. Can come over here and talk about some sounds or some graphemes that say aw. And that's letters that are put together that say aw. And there's two. And the ones that we're going to be talking about this week are AU and AW. AU says aw, and AW says aw. So AU and AW are in this Paul's class trip, and the words that you were supposed to read yesterday, I believe, this 1-1 right here, has the AU and the AW words in there. And all we really want you to do on that is echo read to your child or have somebody do it. And echo read is like, I say launch, they say launch right after it. So it'd be launch, launch, jaunt, jaunt. And there's other ways we want you to read it on here, whisper read, or you read it and then your parent reads it. That was yesterday, the AU and the AW. And guys, I just wanted to let you know that AU and AW, there are rule breakers. There's always going to be rule breakers. But a lot of the time, AW comes at the end of the word and AU comes in the middle of the word. So if I have a word like, let's just say, jaunt, okay? The just sound, I know is going to be either a G or a J, but we've learned that J, jam, is the just sound. And ah, nt, we're going to have an N and a T, group those at the end, and that AU will be in the middle. Okay? So then we're going to take a word like, I'm going to put this under here just a little bit more. AW. And so now we're going to have a word like flaw. Okay? Like I have a flaw in my shirt, like a hole or flaw. And I know that the beginning says full, full. I hear two sounds, full, and we know that's an F and an O, and then the AW. So most of the time, AW is going to come at the end of the word. AU is going to come at the middle, beginning of the word. Okay? So that's just something that we keep reading these words for practice, and hopefully you'll know them quick, automatic, and that's what we want for you to do. So today we want you to read the 1.2 words, and I know you guys know these words with the E at the end of them, magic E words or vowel consonant E words. We've already learned those. So I know most of you are pros at that. I'm just going to do one right here. Okay. So we'll take the word home, say home, home, say home, home. Okay, what's the first sound you hear? No, that's a, well, first let's just go ahead and do the dots. All right, so we'll take another word, time. Say time, time, time. So let's count up how many sounds you hear. T, I, I hear three. You hear three? You remember doing this with our sound boxes? Good. So the first sound I hear t, t, is a T. The next sound I hear, I, and we know that that is an I. Last sound, What makes the sound? That's right, Well, if I'm looking at it, I see Tim, don't I? Because this is a consonant, vowel, consonant word. And that's a short I, Tim. So how am I going to get it to say I? You guys know, you put an E on the end of it, and that E makes the I say its name. So you've got a vowel, consonant, E word. So these are all long, and then it's a long I. So these are all long vowel words, and the E at the end makes the vowel say its name. So if you have any problems with that, let me know. You guys should know that we have already passed that. You've already done great on that. Next is math. This sheet should be really easy for you. I think it's addition. You should do really well on it. Next we have one of these little show me your work with the problems. And some of them might be a little bit tricky. So I'm willing to do another little video and going over the first one. If it's tricky, you can watch the video. If you're getting through it, you don't need any help, you don't have to watch the video. No big deal. You don't really have a story to read today in reading. Of course, I want you to read every day. I want you to get a chapter book that you like or any kind of book that you like, and I want you to read every day. You know, you should be doing that. But this one is describing how characters act. So if there's some big words in here, you can get a grown-up or somebody at your house to help you read it. And it's just talking about how characters act and what their challenges are. The back's just a little bit different than what you've been doing, answering questions about the story. You're going to just need to brainstorm what the challenge is and how the characters respond to that challenge. So our challenge right now is that we cannot go to school. So how we're responding to not being able to go to school is that we're doing school at home. So that's just our challenge and how we're responding to it. And we're responding with a positive attitude, aren't we? Very nice. And I don't see on there where you have to do writing today, but if you didn't finish some of your writing from yesterday, it's right here, and it was a little bit too much for you, please, please, please start filling a little bit more of this out. You can brainstorm and you can do a little bit today if you didn't do as much yesterday. And remember, we're talking about everyone has a good friend that they enjoy being with. Write a story about a special fun time you've had with a friend or about a special experience you'd like to have with a good friend. And there's prompts right here that you can read that's going to help you, and prompts on the side right here that's going to help you come up with some things. And remember to just, we talked about doing details, not, my friend Melanie. You can say, my friend Melanie with the blonde hair and blue eyes. Or, you can say something nice about her. My friend Melanie, who has been my friend since I was in kindergarten. Add those rich details to your stories. That's what we've been working on. That's what I need you to do even at home. And you guys, you know what to do. So when you're doing homework with your parents, you try to do it first before you just throw your hands up and go, I don't even know what this is. Because we've done a form of this at school, and you can always ask me for help. But at least try before you just tell your parents, I don't even know what it is. Okay? I want you to try extra hard to do that. And I'm here anytime you need me. So I hope you have a really great day. And remember, I'll do a video for the math problem on my YouTube channel. We decided to go with YouTube is because everybody can get YouTube. You can get YouTube on a phone. You can get YouTube on an iPad, or if you have a computer, that's great. That's why we went with YouTube. It's easily accessed. It's easily accessed. All right. So I hope y'all have a great day. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, wait. No, I didn't tell you the riddle. What travels faster, heat or cold? Almost forgot to do that. So the answer is, you can pause it if you need more time. The answer is heat travels faster, you can catch a cold. I don't want any of you catching a cold. Don't catch anything, okay? I'll talk to you later. See you. Bye.